like you. I will go try it out, but I won't get my hopes up. Ta-da! Welcome to Ellie and Anne's wine tasting party. What's this? I've got the attitude. Very good. Bring it over. Here, this is the first glass. It's a fragrant wine made from melted silver starbell pollen. I've prepared a few snacks. Take whatever tickles your fancy. Got fragrant wine. Okay. Yes, Anne's cooking is always delicious. Wine would be the cherry on the cake. Didn't know Anne could make other foods. It's long overdue for a few additions. Too troublesome. If Anne weren't so averse to taking the trouble, he'd have made his name in the neighboring village. No need for that. It's enough to sell just beef bread and beef stew. We're serving up the second glass of wine. It's a sweet wine made by adding pineapple to other fruit wines. Prepared a few snacks. Sweet wine. Für bitter was French fries und das andere. Ich glaube das. They don't seem to go well. Sweet wine and dessert with a slightly bitter flavor. Bitter wine. This tastes good. What friends do you have here? Not any yet, but I'll make one sometime. He can make anything you ask for, yet he insists he doesn't want to because it's too troublesome. And you mentioned you were an apprentice witch, right? When you become a full-fledged witch, we're going to toast to that. Ah, I can't drink like I used to. Do you want to give... Yeah. Let's recap. The fragrant wine has paired with bruschetta and witch flower salad. Sweet wine with cheesecake, dark chocolate, dangle, minus sorbet. Bitter was shakshuka and French fries. More wine and drinking snacks over here. Fragrant wine. More witch flower. Sweet. Dark chocolate. Something that made my stomach churn happened there too. Though it's a bit embarrassing for me to say, my swords are really good. Yes, really good. But some people just won't stop judging and it kills the appetite. What happened there? Oh, it's too embarrassing to talk about. No, she's completely wasted. Coming up, the third glass of wine. The bitter wine was made with fermented splash carrot leaves. Bitter wine. Feels so good. I can't help being talkative whenever I drink. Didn't say anything weird, right? Speaking of which, shouldn't we do something for Ellie who's been working so hard? Nothing to give to you? Oh, Ellie, give me your hand. Pretty wine bottle. What's this? This is wine I received as payment before coming back. But I don't drink. Yes, I drank all the wine before. But it's pretty, even as a decorative piece. I must have overdrunk. I can't stop grinning. Feels like the old days when a glass of hammering and making things all they make it all better. That's what I forged was so shiny. The smooth side of the blade reflected me, sweaty. I looked really cool. So embarrassing. Why am I thinking about it now? The swords I forged now are shiny too. Super cool. Oh, Kyla, you're forging swords? Yes. Unrivaled masterpieces. Ellie, what do you think a sword is? Weapon for chopping, for protecting, pretty ornament. Protecting? But you can do this with weapons other than swords, right? What kind of sword are we working on right now, Kyla? I don't forge swords, but you just said you were forging swords. No, I would never forge a pathetic sword like that. Oh my, this new one's not bad. This goes down really easily. I wish I could cook as well as Arden, and become a master in my field. I'm really drunk. I'm going to head out. Yep. She even looks chitty when she walks. Will Kyla be fine? People go to another world when they're drunk. The wine tasting party ended in a hazy blur. Like you said, liquor sold very well when paired with drinking snacks. Great work. Told you so. Yes. It's thanks to you one of my problems been solved. I'm tired. Let's call it a day. You should go home too. Kann irgendwas mit dir? Ich glaube nicht. Good day to you, Roy. Welcome, Ellie. You've come at the perfect time. I have something for you. Here it is. What's this? Why are you giving me gold coins out of the blue? I heard that you had to rebuild the house. This is your payment. Don't think too much of it. Though you're telling me not to overthink, this is a really generous sum. Besides, I didn't do it for the money. I understand, but you put a lot of effort into it. No, this is still far too much. But I put this aside for you. If I was after money, I would have asked you to begin with. But you deserve it. No, thank you. Well, I will take a look then. If that's the case, I will. I'll give you this then, so to thank you for stopping me from taking off my shoes on the train, Roy. That's hardly a good proposition for you. Just take it. Alright then. But I would still like to give you something to show my appreciation. Wow. Now you're just being stubborn. Sally Blue finally met her match. In that case... Oh, you lived elsewhere before coming to Wisteria, Roy? If you know anything interesting, do let me know. I don't know if it's interesting, but I can answer any of your questions about the forest and plants. There's Cloudflower. Go to the green forest plateau and climb up the vines. You will reach a high spot. There's a flower that's gigantic and strange. Because that was my first time seeing it myself, I'm not too sure what it was, but it should be safe to take a closer look. I don't know if it's interesting. I often saw a bird with a flower blooming on its head when I walked around in green forest. It is very sensitive to movement and will fly away when approached, but if you release it when the flower on its head is blooming, you'll be able to keep the flower. It's said that the flower has many uses in medicine or in tea. Let's walk around and take another look at the plump bird. Have you ever heard of an adorable bird that lives in green forest depths? Because it's a nocturnal animal, it's always asleep in the day. Amongst them, there's a little fellow with spots on its rear. It came to me because I was carrying a lantern. I don't know if it's interesting, blah blah. Got to write this down in my notebook. Is this your notebook? Yes, it's handy for writing down all kinds of things. I see. I often see witches using them. They look very useful. Oh yes, I just remembered something. Would you like to hear about it? What is it? It's a legend from the green forest about a certain flower. Would you like to hear about the legend? It's said that a type of green forest rosemary only blooms in a spot closest to the moon. What makes it more special is that people can only see its golden flowers at night. After learning of this legend, I began keeping a lookout for it whenever I went to the forest. But it's not that easy to find. I don't think I've seen that kind of flower. If you can bring me some, I'll make it into a permanent decorative item for you. It will be a gift in lieu of the construction fees I owe you. I see you haven't given up trying to pay me. Just kidding. So going back to what we were discussing. According to the legend, you need to bring some evening primroses to pluck the petals of the flowers. I think some dried evening primrose was sandwiched in the pages of the book. Please come to the flower shop in a bit. I'll be sure to look at the book. Best of luck to you. Ist das unsere Romanze? Did you used to own a flower shop in Hylian? Yes, I closed it down to come here. Weren't you sad? I would be lying if I said I wasn't. But not as sad as I was happy to be able to come back to Wisteria. What made you sad about leaving Hylian? There was a bakery I always went to for breakfast. The bagels and donuts from there were delicious. I miss those. I also miss the food I ate on the train. Riding the train until my butt pretty much melted was terrifying though. But it was a flavor that I will never forget. Train. May I ask, did you disembark the train in your shoes? I wasn't teasing you, so please don't give me that look. Thank goodness you were not hoodwinked. Find a book of legends? Hä? Also, okay. Dann muss ich Zeug sammeln. Finden. Und mir mit Katzen einfreunden. Okay. Überleg gerade, wo wir am ehesten das Zeugs da finden könnten. Schaut jetzt nicht so aus, als ob da irgendwo ein großer Baum oder eine Höhle wäre. Ich glaube, wir können halt doch nichts machen. Ich weiß nicht mehr, was es heißt. Aber ich denke für den Sub. Ist das sowas wie guten Tag oder so? Perfekt. Dann danke ich dir. They say you're removing prickly vines from the village? Enid asked me to let you know before I return to the forest. Yes, if you need me, just come to the Green Forest waterfall. I'm usually there fishing. I need to look for someone called Freddy. Doesn't ring a bell. I don't think that's a witch or a school staff member. You mentioned Enid and the prickly vines, so he's probably a former villager, no? But Enid never talked about anyone called Freddy. But it would have been even stranger if she told me about every single villager in one go. Do you think he is some hidden villager? Like a villager that appears in a puzzle game or something? Don't treat people like game characters. That's kinda creepy. Why? I didn't. Anyway, didn't Freddy say that he was at the Green Forest waterfall? Yes, that's what the letter said. If it's rude to bother someone in the evening when you've never met them before, I guess I should go during daytime? Daytime is better. But he has also said if you need me, so you shouldn't bother him either if you don't need him. Right, I'm going to talk to him about prickly vines and about fishing. But forgive me for not seeing how these two topics are related. Because nobody else around here fishes. I need to see how he does it. And I can't leave the prickly vine stuff out either. From your talkativeness, I can feel how determined you are to go. Exactly, Freddy the Fisher. Let's find him at the Green Forest waterfall ASAP. Sure, since nobody can stop you when you're curious. So, wieder sehr viele Sachen sammeln. Ich kann mich nicht erinnern, ob wir Schlamm oder Steine brauchen. Aber es ist eh egal, wenn ich eh alles sammeln werde. Kann ich Bäume nicht schütteln. Weil dann was ein Bug ist oder ob ich irgendwas seltsam mache. Ah. Okay. So, ich bin da am Museum. Yeah, hello. Hello, are you Freddy? What's going on? Who are you? Ellie Blue River. Are you Freddy? I received a letter from you which asked me to come, so here I am. I didn't really expect you to come. Ellie's quick to take action, you will see. I recall asking you to come if you need me, though. Yep, I want to see Freddy, and I have something to say, so I've come. And them good reasons. Firstly, I want to know the true reason why you sent me the letter. Could you talk more slowly? My ears hurt. Nothing particular. I came back, so I wanted to say hi. You were a villager here? That's great. Don't jump to a conclusion. I never lived in the village. I just lived nearby. Huh? You didn't? I occasionally had contact with Enid, who told me about you. She also said that the prickly vines were gone and I could come back. That's why I sent you the letter. Satisfied? Why didn't you live in the village? Was life not comfortable in there? There's no need for everyone to live in a village, is there? And I like to live alone. Thanks to the prickly vines, the fish population here dropped dramatically, so I moved to a river nearby. Fish? Speaking of fishing. Are you a fisher? I just fish to kill time. I don't do it as a job. What else do you usually do then? Nothing. Just fishing. Nothing? That makes you fisher then. However you put it. By the way, why are you asking out of the blue? Are you interested in fishing, or do you like to eat fish? Neither. I'm just curious, since it's the first time I've met a fisher. Is fisher a new profession or something? But I can teach you if you want to learn to fish. It's troublesome, but since you helped the village, I guess I shall return the favor. Really? Then teach me now, please. Now I understand that the herd said earlier. You don't look like you've got a fishing rod. This is my spear. Take it. Talk it. Oh, thank you. Firstly, fishing is a skill easy to learn but hard to master. I'll only explain once. Listen carefully. Equip fishing rod and press the tool use button to cast it into the water and fish, not usable in shallow waters. When you're fishing, watch the bobber closely and wait for fish to bite. When a fish bites the hook, rapidly press the tool button to outpower the fish. Outpower the fish to lift the fishing rod and pull it in. Got it?